Have you ever felt like the world is a bit louder, brighter, or more intense than it is for everyone else? If so, you might be a highly sensitive person, or HSP. This isn't just a personality quirk, it's a biological trait. Research into this trait began in 1991 with Dr. Elaine Aron. She discovered that roughly 20% of the population processes information deeply. Interestingly, while sensitivity is often linked to introversion, about 70% of introverts are actually HSPs, though extroverts can be sensitive too. The core of being an HSP is emotional depth. You don't just see the world. You feel it in high definition. For an HSP, a simple sunset or a beautiful piece of music can trigger a profound emotional response that lingers for hours. This deep empathy means you are highly attuned to the feelings of others, often picking up on subtle cues that others miss. Imagine a single teardrop hitting a calm pond. For an HSP, the ripples spread further and last longer than for most. Because of this intense processing, loud environments can become quickly draining. Chaos and noise can feel like a physical weight. This is why many HSPs prefer solo activities. It's not about being antisocial. It's about managing their sensory input. Instead of high-contact team sports, an HSP might find peace in a solo jog through the woods or a quiet morning of yoga. Being away from observing eyes allows them to fully immerse themselves in the movement and the environment without pressure. You might also find that you are particularly sensitive to caffeine, bright lights, or even the texture of certain clothing fabrics. When the world gets too much, having a quiet zone or a sanctuary to retreat to is essential for an HSP to recharge. While society often views sensitivity as a weakness, it is actually a profound strength that allows for deep creativity and insight. HSPs are often the ones who notice the small details that make life beautiful, from the scent of rain to the nuance in a conversation. So, if you identify with these signs, embrace your sensitivity. It is a unique gift that helps you navigate the world with heart. Remember, your depth of feeling and your need for peace are not flaws. They are the characteristics of a highly tuned soul. If you often feel overwhelmed by bright lights, strong smells, or the emotions of people around you, you might be a highly sensitive person or HSP. Up next, we will explore the unique traits that define this personality type and why your sensitivity is actually a profound strength. The major sign is deep processing. HSPs don't just notice things. They think about them from every possible angle before making a move. Imagine standing in a grocery aisle. While someone else might just grab a jar of jam, you find yourself analyzing the ingredients and the price. You consider the environmental impact of the packaging and even how much you'll enjoy it tomorrow morning. It's a complex internal web of decision-making. This deep processing means you are often the person who spots a mistake before it happens or finds a creative solution no one else saw. The second sign is sensing subtleties. You have a heightened awareness of your environment that borders on a sixth sense. While others walk by without a glance, you might notice a tiny ladybug perched on a blade of grass, marveling at its bright red shell. You notice the subtle shift in a friend's tone or the way the light changes just before sunset. Your world is rich with detail. Because you sense so much, you often possess a deep level of empathy, feeling the moods of a room as soon as you enter. The third sign is high conscientiousness. Because you are so aware of others' feelings, you go out of your way to be kind. You might be the person who holds the door open for everyone, or the one who chooses their words with extreme care to avoid hurting someone. You hate making mistakes because you don't want to let anyone down. This makes you a reliable and deeply thoughtful friend and colleague. In a world that often values speed over depth, being highly sensitive can feel like a burden, but it is truly a gift. It allows you to experience beauty, connection, and joy on a level that most people can only imagine. Being an HSP isn't a flaw. It's a unique trait where your nervous system processes information more deeply than average. For many HSPs, the nervous system often operates in a state of high alert, reacting strongly to both internal and external stimuli. This deep processing can lead to abstract waves of emotion, where past experiences are felt with significant intensity. Because of this sensitivity, loud noises, bright lights, or violent entertainment can feel completely overwhelming and exhausting. Instead of chaotic environments, you likely find solace and rejuvenation in the quiet beauty of nature or a peaceful forest. In professional settings, your ability to notice subtle details makes you an invaluable team player who catches what others miss. You are naturally gifted at analyzing strengths and weaknesses, ensuring that every project detail is carefully considered and refined. However, you might dislike being the ultimate decision maker, as you feel the weight of every possible outcome very deeply. Understanding your HSP traits is the first step toward living a more balanced and fulfilling life. Your sensitivity is a gift. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights into psychology and self-discovery.